Hey there guys, Portal Master here. So I am here today after making a video earlier in the week talking about what I think Activision could be up to over the next few years. In that video, we talked about potential plans for the Crash franchise, the Spyro franchise, Crash Team Racing, be it like Crash Bash, Skylanders, anything along those lines. And the conclusion that I came to is that almost certainly we will be seeing additional Activision properties having games made for them in 2021 or 2022. Something is cooking, and I expect Activision to start releasing 4, 5, maybe even 6 games over a 3-year time period. Probably about 5 games per every 3 years, so not quite 2 games every year, but basically you get the idea. You can work the math out and you can tell how that all works. So what they'd have to do in order to achieve a games cadence of that rate would basically be introduce a brand new franchise, because I really don't see Crash Bandicoot coming out more than every 3 years. I don't see that going to an every other year franchise. It very well could, but I don't see that happening just yet. Again, maybe it will, maybe it won't. We will see. We know Activision is hiring more people for their teams, and we know that Activision plans to make more games. So that raises the question, and this is what we talked about in that last video, what could it be? Well, going over to the Skylanders side more specifically, we've been hearing a lot of rumors about a Skylanders game under development, and a lot of people don't trust those rumors. Some people do, some people don't, and right now it's up in the air if those rumors are even going to be real or not. Again, you can have your own opinions on that matter. I certainly have mine. But let's think for a second, what if those rumors aren't real, but a Skylanders game is under development? What are the odds of that actually being the case? That's what we're talking about in this video. So first up, how would we quantify or qualify a game that is real but doesn't fit the rumors? Basically, how would we know that this game, when it is announced, wasn't the rumors? Well, it would actually be really, really easy. If a Skylanders game comes out and it doesn't feature the Toys to Life aspect, or it doesn't have the GPS functionality, or it's not made by Toys for Bob, or it's not made by a third-party source, we would know that the rumors are false, but a Skylanders game is still under development. Our leaker has given us those 4 details. It's under development partially by Toys for Bob, partially by a third party, it has GPS functionality, and it has Toys to Life. If it doesn't have any one of those features, we know that those rumors either were very, very far off base, or they just weren't even true at all if a Skylanders game was to come out. Additionally, if a Skylanders game comes out after 2022, we can also probably say the rumors were false, but there is still a Skylanders game. We can say the rumors were probably not based on the actual fact, but I think that if a Skylanders game is under development and these rumors are false, the time frame that we would see something like that happen would be in 2021 or in 2022. Why could this be a thing? Well, I've already discussed it. Activision is known to be making more stuff, and this isn't a video meant to more so say, oh my gosh guys, the rumors could be false and there could still be a game, but more so to say, let's think for a second and let's discuss a not completely impossible thing that could happen. I've been saying for years that I think someday Skylanders will return in some form or another. Will it be Toys to Life? Maybe not. But someday I definitely think the game series will come back. Next year would be a prime time for it to come back. After all, it would be its 10-year anniversary, and maybe it will and maybe it won't. According to the rumors that we've been hearing, it will. But are those rumors real? We don't know. To be honest with you guys, while I have been saying for years that I thought that Skylanders would come back in some form or another, I never guessed that it would be coming back in the forms that our Twitter leaker is saying that it will. We don't know because, again, these are rumors and they might not be real, but that's an incredibly ambitious task and definitely not the way I thought that Skylanders would be coming back. I figured if they ever brought the franchise back, they'd try to play off nostalgia and just hook old players with an old format. But maybe Activision decides that that's not the route they want to go and they do what the Twitter leaker is saying. But if Activision does choose to play it safe and go with an all-digital route where there are no Toys to Life aspects, I mean, after all, the last Toys to Life game that was released was Starlink Battle for Atlas, and the Toys to Life aspect of it failed colossally. It was a complete and utter failure. The only Toys to Life property that is still clinging on to life is Nintendo with their Amiibo, and to a lesser extent the Mario Kart Live game. Toys to Life has kind of been out for a while, and it doesn't seem, like something that could be easily brought back. And that's why I think that there is a non-zero possibility that these rumors are complete bogus, but a Skylanders game could still be under development for the very near future. As always, I never, ever, ever am saying in this video that this is something I think is the case. As a matter of fact, I think if you ask me to rate the odds of these things coming true, number 1 and number 2 tied for first place would be the rumors are real or there is no Skylanders game. And then the third option below both of those would be a Skylanders game is coming, but the rumors are false. I don't really think that this is a possibility with a strong, chance of happening, but it could. And I think that someday, again, Skylanders will come back eventually. So maybe in 2023, 24, 25, who knows how far out. There will be a Skylanders game at some point. It may or may not be Toys to Life, but again, obviously, if it comes out then, the rumors aren't real. It's a weird possibility. I don't really have a direction I'm trying to go with this or a huge point I'm trying to make other than the fact that this is a possibility. We should think about it. We should consider it. We should keep our eyes out for it because since it is a possibility and since we are seeing some things moving behind the scenes for Activision that could point towards this actually being a reality, it is something we should understand could happen and something we should be looking at, Toys for Bob's hirings. If they start hiring a bunch of 3D modeling and like people to work with 3D printers and they start hiring all these things that seem like they could be Skylanders related, well, they very well could be. It's a possibility. We should think about it, and that's all I have for you guys today. Tell me what you think about this possibility down in the comments below. This video may have seemed all over the place, but it is something I've been thinking about for a while, and this is probably the best I'm ever going to get at putting it into actual words. Let's think about it. Let's mull it over. Have a discussion with me about it down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out my social medias linked down in the description, but be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. I just wanted to take some time to thank my generous patrons on Patreon, including APYT Skylanders, OctoBoom, Haley, True Blue Dogemon, Cinderclash, Hypnotic Ocelot, Adrian, and AngryTedC.